please. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Durenno habbarang karma buddhi jogan dhananjayo buddho sharo namochin kripona follow he tabo.
O Dhananjaya, keep all abominable activities far distant by devotional service, and in that consciousness surrender unto the Lord. Those who want to enjoy the fruits of their work are misers.
Buddhijukto jahatiho ubhe shukrito dushkrite tashmat jogayo jujjasho jogo karmoshu kaushalam.
A man engaged in devotional service rids himself of both good and bad reactions even in this life. Therefore, strive for yoga, which is the art of all work.
Karmajang buddhijuktahi phalang takta monishino janmabandha binirmukta padang gacchanta namayam.
By thus engaging in devotional service to the Lord, great sages or devotees free themselves from the results of work in the material world. In this way, they become free from the cycle of birth and death, and attain the state beyond all miseries beyond all miseries by going back to Godhead.
Jadate moho kalilang buddhirvati torishyati tada gantashi nirbedang shruto vasho srutasya cha.
When your intelligence has passed out of the dense forest of delusion, you shall become indifferent to all that has been heard and all that is to be heard.
Sruti viproti panna te yada sthashyati nischala samadha vachala buddhi stada yogam vapshashi.
When your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, and when it remains fixed in the trance of self-realization, then you will have attained the divine consciousness.
Arjuna uvacha sthita pragasya ka bhasha samadhisthasya keshava sthita dhiking prabhasheta kimashita brajeta kim.
Arjuna said, O Krishna, what are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak, and what is his language? How does he sit, and how does he walk?
Shri Bhagavan uvacha prajahati yada kaman sharvan partha manogatan attonne battana tushta sthito pragasta docchate.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O Partha, when a man gives up all varieties of desire or sense gratification, which arise from mental concoction, and when his mind, thus purified, finds satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be in pure transcendental consciousness.
Dukkesho no dignamana shukeshu bigata spriha bitoraga bhayo krodha sthito dhir muni ruchate.
One who is not disturbed in mind, even amidst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger, is called a sage of steady mind.
Ya sharbotrano visneha tat prapya shubha shubham navinandati nadeshti tasya pragga pratishtita.
In the material world, one who is unaffected by whatever good or evil he may obtain, neither praising it nor despising it, is firmly fixed in perfect knowledge.
Yada sangharate chayang kurmohangani va sharvasho indriyanindriyarthe bhastasya pragga pratishtita.
One who is able to withdraw his senses from sense objects, as the tortoise draws its limbs within the shell, is firmly fixed in perfect consciousness.
বিষয়া বিনির্বন্ততে নিরাহারস্য দেহিনো রসবর্জং রসহ পশ্য পরং দৃষ্টা নিবর্ততে.
Though the embodied soul may be restricted from sense enjoyment, the taste for sense objects remains. Seizing such engagements by experiencing a high taste, he is fixed in consciousness.
यतोऽहौपि कौन्तेय पुरुषस्य विपश्चिता इन्द्रियाणि प्रमाथीनि हरन्ति प्रशोभं मनः.
The senses are so strong and impetuous, O Arjuna, that they forcibly carry away the mind, even of a man of discrimination who is endeavoring to control them.
तानि सर्वाणि संयम्य युक्तो अशितो मत्परो वशे हि यस्येन्द्रियाणि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
One who restrains his senses, keeping them under full control, fixes his consciousness upon me, is known as a man of steady intelligence.
ध्यायत विषयान् पुंसा सङ्गस्तेषु पजायते सङ्गात् सञ्जायते काम कामात् क्रोधः भिजायते.
While contemplating the objects of the senses, a person develops attachment for them, and from such attachment lust develops, and from lust anger arises.
क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोह सम्मोहात् स्मृतिविभ्रम स्मृतिभ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशो बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति.
From anger, complete delusion arises, and from delusion, the bewilderment of memory. When memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, one falls down again into the material pool.
रागोद्देश्यो विमुक्तस्तु विषयानिन्द्रियो नश्चरन् आत्तो वैर्विधेयात्ता प्रसादो मधिगच्छति.
But a person free from all attachment and aversion and able to control his senses through regulative principles of freedom can obtain the complete mercy of the Lord.
प्रसादे सर्वदुःखानां हानिरस्योपजायते प्रसन्नचेतसो ह्यशु बुद्धिपर्यवतिष्ठते.
For one thus satisfied in Krishna consciousness, the threefold miseries of material existence exist no longer. In such satisfied consciousness, one's intelligence is soon well established.
नास्ति बुद्धिरयुक्तस्य न चायुक्तस्य भावना न च भाभयतो शान्तिरशान्तस्य कुतः सुखम्.
One who is not connected with the Supreme in Krishna consciousness can have neither transcendental intelligence nor a steady mind, without which there is no possibility of peace. And how can there be any happiness without peace?
इन्द्रियाणां हि चरतां जन्मनोः नुविधीयते तदस्य हरति प्रज्ञां वायुर्नावमिवं वशे.
As a strong wind sweeps away a boat under, even one of the roaming senses on which the mind focuses can carry away a man's intelligence.
तस्माद्यस्य महाबाहो निगृहीतानि सर्वश इन्द्रियाणीन्द्रियार्थे भस्तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Therefore, O mighty armed, one whose senses are restrained from their objects, certainly of steady intelligence.
यानिशा सर्वभूतानां तस्यां जगति संयमी यस्यां जाग्रति भूतानि सा निशा पश्यते मुने.
What is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self-controlled. The time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective sage.
अपूज्यमानमचल प्रतिष्ठं समुद्रमापो प्रविशन्ति यद्दत् तद्दत् कामाजं प्रविशन्ति सर्वेश शान्तिमाप्नोति न कामकामी.
A person who is not disturbed by the incessant flow of desires that enter like rivers into the ocean, which is ever being filled but is always still, can alone achieve peace, and not the man who strives to satisfy such desires.
Vihayo kamanya sarvan pumangsharati nishpriho nirmama nirahankara sa shanti madhi gacchati.
A person who has given up all desires for sense gratification lives free from desires. He has given up all sense of proprietorship and is devoid of false ego. He alone can attain real peace.
Esha brahmi sthiti partha noinang prappo vimujjati sthitasyo manta kalehopi brahma nirvan mrichati.
That is the way of the spiritual and godly life, after attaining which a man is not bewildered. If one is thus situated even at the hour of death, one can enter into the kingdom of God.
Hare Krishna.
You can finish with Hare Krishna 3 times. Mataji mantra, Hare Krishna mantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So beautifully recited, Ampir Mataji and Arjo Prabhuji. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, so we shall move on. We are at sharply 7:20. We got Shri Govindas Prabhuji and Supriya Gopi Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances, and also Gaurangi Mataji. Thank you for joining. Okay, we shall move on. Okay, so next is Japa, and the devotees, wherever it is possible, kindly unmute and chant loudly. Okay, can I request anyone to do Panchatattva mantra to start?
Krishna Prabhuji, I can do it.
Yes, Prabhuji, please.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasati Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasati Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Sri Vasati Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Ram
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Ram Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram.
Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Ram Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram.
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram.
Hare, Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Hare, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Ram.
Hare, Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare Ram
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
dear
Krishna,
devotee.
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Okay, dear devotees, if anyone has not yet completed the japa, kindly complete it behind. So meanwhile, we shall move into the next part. It is the kirtan. So today our kirtana is Hemlata Mataji is going to sing, and Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. Hare
Thank
Krishna
you.
everyone.
Okay, you are going to sing on your own, or you want
Yeah,
someone to accompany you, Mataji?
I will be okay, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. Okay, I think I'm restarting my mission, so I'm just switch it to phone, and then it'll be back in a minute to the laptop. Meanwhile, if you wanted to sing, Mataji,
Yeah, I'll start, Prabhu.
kindly
I'll
start.
start.
Yes, Mataji, please.
Hari 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 विफले जन्म गवाइनो विफले जन्म गवाइनो मनुष्य जन्म पाया राधा कृष्ण ना भजिया मनुष्य जन्म पाया राधा कृष्ण ना भजिया जानिया सुनिया विष खाइनु, जानिया सुनिया विष खाइनु। हरि 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 हरि। गोलोकेर प्रेमा धन, हरि नाम संकीर्तना। गोलोकेर प्रेमा धन, हरि नाम संकीर्तना। रतिना जन्मिला केने ताया, रतिना जन्मिला केने ताया। हरि 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 हरि। संसार विषानाले दीवानी सिया ज्वले, संसार विषानाले दीवानी सिया ज्वले। जुड़ाई तू ना कैनु पाया, जुड़ाई तेना कैनु पाया। हरि 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 हरि। ब्रजेंद्र नंदन जय, शची सुत हैल सई। ब्रजेंद्र नंदन जय, शची सुत हैल सई। बलराम हयला नीताई, बलराम हयला नीताई। हरि 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 हरि। दीनहीन जात छिला, हरि नामे उद्धारिला। दीनहीन जात छिला, हरि नामे उद्धारिला। तारा साक्षी जगाई माधाई, तारा साक्षी जगाई माधाई। हरि 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 हरि। हा हा प्रभु नंद सुत, वृषभानु सुतायुता। हा हा प्रभु नंद सुता, वृषभानु सुतायुता। करुणा करा हाय बार, करुणा करई बार। हरि 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 हरि। नरोत्तम दास कया, नाठेली रागान पाया। नरोत्तम दास कया नाठेली रागान पाया तोमा बिना के आछे आमारा तोमा बिना के आछे आमारा हरि 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा गोकुल नंद राधा गोकुल नंद श्री राधे जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव शिला प्रभुपाद की जय हरे कृष्ण थैंक यू
Hare Krishna. So beautiful, Mataji. So deep.
थैंक
And
यू प्रभु थैंक यू
thank you so much. So divine, Mataji. Thank you so much. Okay, so we shall move on. So next is the Guru Vandana. Okay, so can I request Shridhar Govindas Prabhuji? It's been a long time that we have heard Prabhuji and Mataji. If Prabhuji is available.
Okay, Prabhu.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji and Mataji.
Okay. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Bando Mohi Savadhana Mate Bando Mohi Savadhana Mate जहार प्रसादे बाय ये बाबा तोरिया जाय जहार प्रसादे बाय ये भव तोरिया जाय कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो ये जहाँ हाते कृष्ण प्राप्ति हो ये जहाँ हाते गुरुमुख पद्म वाक्या चित्ते ते कोरिया ऐक्या गुरुमुख पद्म वाक्या चित्ते ते कोरिया ऐक्या আর না করি হো মানে আশা আর না করি হো মানে আশা श्री गुरु चराने रति ऐसे गति श्री गुरु चराने रति ऐसे गति ते प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा ते प्रसाद पूरे सर्व आशा चक्षुधान दिलो जय जन्म जन्म प्रभु से चक्षुधान दिलो जय जन्म जन्म प्रभु से दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते वेद ज्ञान जहार चरितो वेद ज्ञान जहार चरितो वेद ज्ञान जहार चरितो श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आधम जनार बंधु श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु आधम जनार बंधु लोकना लोकर जीवाना लोकना लोकर जीवाना आहा प्रभु कोरो दोया देग मोरे पादा छाया आहा प्रभु कोरो दोया देखो मोरे पाद छाया एवं दाश गुषु त्रिभुवाना एवं दाश गुहु एवं दाश गुषु त्रिभुवाना प्रभुपाद पतित पवाना प्रभुपाद पतित पवाना जय प्रभुपदा 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 जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल सद्गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय
जय
कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय
जय
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. It's very nice to hear you, Prabhuji, after a very long time. So we have been feeling like starving to hear you. Okay, thank you so much for singing very nicely. Okay, so next is the Mangalachan prayers. Can I request any volunteers who has not taken a turn in the last few weeks?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Lakshmi Mataji is also here. We would like to, yeah.
Okay, very beautiful, Rajalakshmi Mataji. Nice to hear Mataji in the Sangha. Yes.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, when you are ready, Mataji, would you like to start the Mangalachan pranams, please?
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Bhrupa Kadhamahyam Dadhati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Sriyukta Padakamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Sri Rupam Sagrarajatam Sahagana Raghunatamai Radhambitam Tambitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padana Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakam Vitam He Krishna Karuna Karuna Sindho Dina Bando Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Sapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Suthe Devi Pranamami Hare Priye पांचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिनीति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, very beautiful. Thank you so much, Pawan Prabhuji and Rajalakshmi Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving this opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. And also thank you for nice darshan of Shri Radha Damodar. Thank you so much. Yashoda. Thank you so much. Okay, so we shall move on. So next is the Premadhvani prayers. Okay, so can I request any other volunteer devotees to lead Premadhvani prayers? And if you do until up to key, everyone else follow with Jaya as a response. Anyone would like to do?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, please.
May I try?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Hare Krishna. Jai Om Vishnupad.
Nitya Leela Pravishta Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parjakacharya Sutra Sutta Srimad His Divine Grace is Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parjakacharya Sutra Sutta Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai.
Ananda Koti Vaishnavindi Ki Jai.
Jai.
Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Jai.
Jai.
Confounder
ISKCON
Acharya Srila
founder
Prabhupada
Acharya
ki
Srila Prabhupada
jai.
Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय.
Jai.
श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंज राधा कुंज गिरि गोवर्धन की जय.
Jai.
Jai.
वृंदावन धाम की जय.
Jai.
मथुरा धाम की जय.
Jai.
नवदीप धाम की जय.
Jai.
जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय.
Jai.
गंगा माई की जय.
Jai.
यमुना माई की जय.
Jai.
तुलसी देवी की जय.
Jai.
भक्ति देवी की जय.
Jai.
संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय.
Jai.
बृहत मृदंगा की जय.
Jai.
सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय.
Jai.
गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि
Hari
हरि
Hari
बोल.
Bol.
हरि बोल. हरे कृष्ण. थैंक यू.
All Lord's assembled
Gauri Siddha
devotees.
Assembled Devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Krishna.
All
All
good
Lord's assembled devotees.
Hare
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 Krishna.
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 All Lord's to
All
Shri
is
Guru
assembled
and Gauranga.
devotees.
All Lord's
Hari
to
Bol.
Prabhupada.
All glory to Guru and Gauranga. Hari Bol.
Hare.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Okay, thank you so much, Mataji. Very beautifully led. Okay, so with that one, all Mangalacharan prayers are done. So we shall move to the next. It is Srimad Bhagavadgita. Okay, in the Srimad Bhagavadgita, we have been discussing, it is the second chapter. Because this is second cycle of second chapter. Already we have finished. Again, we have come to the beginning and continuing. So in the last session, we have covered up to 55 shloka. Up to 55. So we are going slowly. It is not hurry, but we are just reflecting because all devotees already know all the philosophy. Okay, at the end, we also have a little bit of quiz. So I got the questions. I got these questions generated from ChatGPT. And then I will show that one at the end. I will ask devotees to answer and keep the answers with you. And then later on, you just post it at once in a message. And then later on, I will show the answers. Then it is going to be fun at the end. Okay, so in the Srimad, this is the Krishna is speaking about the summary of contents of the Gita summary in the last session. So Arjuna was asking what could be the symptoms of a person who is in a steady mind. So Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha, and what is his language? Samadhistasya Keshava. Sthitadihi kim prabhasheta, kim asita vrajeta kim. How does he speaks? How does he sit? Kim asita vrajeta kim. How does he move? How does he walk? Sthitadihi kim prabhasheta. So likewise, Arjuna was asking. So Krishna speaking in this is okay. So here Arjuna has asked those questions, and here Krishna was speaking the Buddhi Yoga within the contents of the summary. Sorry, within the summary of. So here, so far he has explained according to the Sankhya philosophy, and later on Krishna started describing about the Buddhi Yoga, that is devotional service. And then when he's speaking about where a person who is situated in the Buddhi Yoga, he is always steady mind. He does not react to any situations, but he is always calm and steady. And then Arjuna was asking, when he was asking, this is Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha, Samadhistasya Keshava siddhi kim prabhasheta, kim asita vrajeta kim. And then the Lord started speaking. A person who is of sage of steady mind, who is situated in the Buddhi Yoga. He is a yogi. So he is always, even though so many desires are flowing into his mind, he does not get any bewilderment. And he is always self-satisfied. Okay. So likewise, the Lord started speaking. Praja Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. प्रजहाति यदा कामन् सर्वान् पार्थ मनोगतान् आत्मनि एवात्मनः तुष्टः स्थितप्रज्ञः तदोच्यते. A person prajahati yadha kaman. And even the Supreme Personality, prajahati, he gives up prajahati yada kaman, all kinds of desires for sense gratification. Sarvan padha manogatan, and sarvan of all varieties. Padha, O Arjuna, O son of Mrida, and manogatan of mental concoction, because mind is the place where different kinds of desires are keep on sprouting. It does not sit idle. It always agitates the soul as well. I mean, soul does not get it, but he goes through different kinds of concoctions through the mind. All things, I want this one, I don't want this one, I like this, I don't like this, next I will do this one. Yet sankalpa vikalpabhyam vattate kama sambhavaha. This is the mind. Yet sankalpa vikalpabhyam vattate kama sambhavaha. All kinds of desires sprout from the mind. And here manogatan. So he leaving all such kind of mental concoction thoughts. Okay. And then Atmaneva Atmana Tushtaha. He does not try to fulfill the desires, but he just be steady, because like the rivers are flowing into the ocean, but ocean is always steady. Likewise, a person of Sita Prajna, he is like that. So Atmaneva Atmana Tushtaha. He is always self-satisfied. Atmaneva Atmana Tushtaha. Sita Prajna Tadochyate. Prajna is the transcendently situated. Tada uchyate, at the time it is said he is a Sthita Prajna. So that is one of the answer for the Sthita Prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava, for answer to the Arjuna's question. So today we are going to continue with the next shloka. So 56th shloka. So here, whenever a person is going through different kinds of turbulences in his life, how does he should act? And how does he would, like the sage of steady mind, he does not be disturbed in all these circumstances. Okay, so this is what Krishna is further describing about another angle of a sage of steady mind. Okay, so the pattern is, so we go with the usual pattern. So reciting all the devotees once. So first I recite, and then line by line, and all devotees follow. Again, devotees, they also do line by line. We all follow. Likewise, we all take turns, so that everyone are familiar with this verse. Because when we keep repeating and keep hearing, we will learn the verse very easily. Dukke. So before we start, can we all start with Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times? So please follow.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo
Om
Om
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om
Namo
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Hare Krishna. दुःखेषु अनुद्विग्नमनाः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते. दुःखेषु अनुद्विग्नमनाः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते. दुःखेषु अनुद्विग्नमनाः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते. Okay, dear devotees, kindly follow line by line. दुःखेषु निर्विघ्नमनाः
दुःखे अनुद्विग्नमनः
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते.
स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते.
Once again, wherever it is possible, kindly unmute and follow behind me. दुःखेषु निर्विघ्नमनाः
दुःखेषु
दुःखेषु
अनुद्विग्नः मनः
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
विगतस्पृहः
स्पृह
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
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 स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते.
स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते
स्थिरधीर्मुनिरुच्यते
Again, दुःखेषु निर्विघ्नमनाः
दुःखेषु
दुःखेषु
अनुद्विग्नः मनः
अनुग्नः
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
भयक्रोधः
स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते.
स्थिरधीर्मुनिरुच्यते
मुनिरुच्यते.
Okay, very beautiful. Okay, so devotees, kindly take turns. You recite shloka once and then line by line you lead and we all follow behind. Okay, starting with Gaurangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Hare Krishna everyone. Dukkhe swavani digamanaha, sukhe subhigati spriha, vitaraga bhaya krodaha, istidhir muniruchyate. Dukkhe swavano digamanaha,
दुःखेषु अनुविघ्नमनाः
sukhe subhigata spriha,
सुखेषु
विगतस्पृहः
विगतस्पृहः
vitaraga bhaya krodaha,
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
स्थितिर्मुनिरुच्यते.
स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते.
Very good. Hemlata
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna. Can I try, Prabhuji?
Yes, Mataji. Go ahead.
दुःखेश अनुदिग्यमनः
दुःखेषु अनुद्विग्नमनः
मनाः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहा
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
स्थिताधीर्मुनिर्युच्यते.
स्थितिर्मुनिरुच्यते.
Once more.
You can do on once, Mataji. First, everyone you do on your own, and then you lead. Next is lead line by line.
Okay. So I'll start on my own. Okay. दुःखेषानुविद्यमनः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीर्मुनिर्युच्यते.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Okay, Hemlata Mataji, would you like to go?
Yeah, Hare Krishna. दुःखेषु अनुविघ्नमनः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते. दुःखेषु अनुद्विग्नमनः
दुःखेषु अनुविघ्नमनः
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते.
स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Mrida, Sachi, Mataji, would you like to go?
Okay, Prabhuji. Dukhesva anudvigna manaha sukhesvu vigata isparaha vitaraga bhaya krodha stita dhirmunir uchate. Dukhesva anudvigna manaha
दुःखे
Dukhesu anudvignamanaha
मनः
sukhesu vigata isparaha
Sukesu
Vigataspraha
Vigatispraha
vitaraga bhaya krodha
Vitaraga
Vitaragavaya
Vayakroda
Krodaha
stita dhirmuni uchate.
Istira Muni
Tadrimuruchyate.
Uchate.
Very beautiful, Mataji. Thank you. Next, can I request Mampi Mataji if available?
Yes, Prabhu. Dukkeshu anudvigna manaha sukeshu
Sukesu
vigata sprihaha vitaraga vayakrodha sthita dhirmuniruchyate. Dukkeshu anudvigna manaha
Dukhesu
Dukesu
anudvignamanaha
Vigamanaha
sukeshu vigata spriha
Dukhesu
Sukesu
Vigataspraha
Vigatispraha
vitaraga vayakrodha
Vitaraga
Ragavaya Krodaha
Vayakrodaha
sthita dhirmuniruchyate.
Sitadhirmunirucate.
Tadrimuruchyate. Do we have a Jum Prabhu, Mataji? Do we have a Jum Prabhu as well? Okay. If Arjun is not available, can I request next Sridhar Govindas Prabhuji, please, if available, and Supriya Gopal Mataji, please.
Mataji is not here, Prabhu. I'm only here.
Yes, sure, Prabhuji.
दुःखेषु अनदिग्नमनाः सुखेषु विगतस्परः वीतरागभयक्रोधः स्थितधीरमुनि उच्यते दुःखेषु अनदिग्नमनाः
Dukhesu
Dukesu
anudvignamanaha
Anudigamanaha
सुखेषु विगतस्परः
Sukesu
Dukhesu
Vigatispraha
Vigataspraha
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
Vitaraga
Vitaragavaya
क्रोधः
Krodaha
Vayakrodaha
स्थितधीर्मुनि उच्यते
उच्यते
Istidhiramunirucate.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Prabhuji. Can I request next Usha Mataji, please?
Yes, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. दुःखेष्वनु द्विमग्नः सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः वीतरागभयकृतः प्रीतधीर्मुनिरुच्यते दुःखेष्वनुद्विग्नः
Dukhesu
Dukesu
Vigataspraha
मनः
Anudigamanaha
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
Sukesu
सुखेषु विगतस्पृहः
Taspraha
वीतरागभयकृतः
वीतरागभयक्रोधः
प्रीतधीर्मुनिरुच्यते
स्थितधीर्मुनिरुच्यते
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Very beautiful, Mataji. Thank you. Anyone is still need to do further? Any devotees left? Okay, so this is one shloka, and also we also move to the next shloka. Two shlokas we shall cover, and then later on we got Mrida Sachi Mataji is going to speak on the 56th shloka. Next shloka Gaurangi Mataji is going to speak. So for the next shloka also we do the similar way, similar pattern. Later on, devotees speak. Okay, so again in the similar pattern. यः सर्वत्र अनपि स्नेहः तत्तत् प्राप्याशुभाशुभं नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभं नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभं नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. Okay, and the devotees kindly repeat one line by line. यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः
यः सर्वत्र अनाभिस्नेहः
तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभं
तत्तत्प्राप्य
शुभाशुभम्
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
तस्य
प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
प्रतिष्ठिता.
Okay. यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः
यः सर्वत्र
अभिस्नेहः
तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभं
तत्तत्प्राप्य
शुभाशुभम्
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
नाभिनन्दति न
नाभिनन्दति न
द्वेष्टि
द्वेष्टि
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
तस्य
प्रज्ञा
प्रतिष्ठिता.
प्रतिष्ठिता.
यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः
यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः
तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभं
तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभम्
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
तस्य
प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Very beautiful. Okay. Similarly, so the Gaurangi Mataji, would you like to go, Mataji?
यः सर्वत्र न अभिस्नेहः तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभं नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. यः सर्वत्र न विस्नेहस्त
यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः
तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभं
तत्तत्प्राप्य
शुभाशुभम्
अशुभम्
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. So just a quick thing. So here, sarvatra plus anabhisnehaha. Anabhisnehaha. When we see the synonyms here, anabhisnehaha. This one, shubha, ashubham. Shubha, shubham. Shubha plus ashubham, shubha, shubham. Na abhinandati, na abhinandati. These two words, na abhinandati, combinedly, na abhinandati. Na dvesti. Tasya prajna pratisthita. Okay. Yes, sarvatra anabhisnehaha. Here, I'm just pronouncing visarga because I'm stopping the breath here. So, anabhisneha. When we're continuing, sarvatra abhisnehas tat prapya shubhashubham, then yes will come. Because I'm taking a breath here, visarga comes there. Anabhisnehaha. Okay. Here we've seen the synonyms. There is a visarga here. Okay. So, can I request next Hemlata Mataji to do?
हरे कृष्ण. यः सर्वत्र अनाभिस्नेहः तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् न अभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. यः सर्वत्र अनाभिस्नेहः
यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः
तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभम्
तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभम्
न अभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
नाभिनन्दति न
द्वेष्टि
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
हरे कृष्ण.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Indaleka Mataji.
हरे कृष्ण. यः सर्वत्र अनाभिस्नेहः
यः सर्वत्र
Can go on once, Mataji.
sorry.
यः सर्वत्र अनाभिस्नेहः
यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः
तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम्
तत्तत् प्राप्य
शुभाशुभम्
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता
अस्य प्रज्ञा
प्रतिष्ठिता।
I think I should recite it in my own right. या सर्वत्र अनाभिस्नेहः तत्तत् प्राज्ञा शुभाशुभम् नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. Shri Prabhuji, Shri Govindas Prabhuji, are you available, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhu. यः सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. यः सर्वत्र अनाभिस्नेहः
यः सर्वत्र
अनाभिस्नेहः
तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम्
तत्तत् प्राप्य
शुभाशुभम्
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Prabhuji. Okay, do you have Mampi Mataji?
या सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहास् तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. या सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहा
या
सर्वत्र
अनाभिस्नेहः
तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम्
तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम्
नाभिनन्दति न दृष्टि
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, and next, can I request Mrida Mataji, please?
या सर्वत्र अनाभिस्नेहः तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. या सर्वत्र
अनभिस्नेहः
या सर्वत्र
अनभिस्नेहः
अनभिस्नेहः
या
सर्वत्र अनभिस्नेहः तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् तत्तत् प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठा स्थिता. तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji. Next, can I request Usha Mataji, please?
Hare Krishna, thank you, Prabhu. यः सर्वत्रानभिस्नेहः स्नेहः
कंप्लीट करो माताजी.
यः सर्वत्रानभिस्नेहः ततः प्राप्य शुभाशुभम् नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. यः सर्वत्रानभिस्नेहः
यः सर्वत्र अनिभिस्नेहः
ततः प्राप्य शुभाशुभम्
तत्तत्प्राप्य शुभाशुभम्
शुभाशुभम्
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
नाभिनन्दति
नाभिनन्दति
न
न
द्वेष्टि
तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता
तस्य
तस्य
प्रज्ञा
प्रज्ञा
प्रतिष्ठिता.
प्रतिष्ठिता.
हरे
Very
कृष्ण
beautiful, Mataji. Thank you. We got Lala Prabhuji and Sita Sundari Mataji. And I pranam to both of you, Mataji. Mataji and Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji, all devotees.
Very good. Okay, Mataji, would you like to recite, Mataji? The pattern is recite the shloka on your own once and then next line by line leading, Mataji. We all follow behind. Would you like to do?
Can I hear first from someone, please?
Okay, Hare Krishna. Yeah, I will try. Okay.
Yeah,
Already
Okay, good.
you heard already. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah. Sarvatana Visnehash Tatta 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 Prapa Shubha Shubham Nabhinandati Nadesti Tusha Progga Pratisthita Ya Sarvatana Visnehas
Yes,
सर्वत्र
Sarvatra Anabhisneha.
Tatta Tatta Tat Prapa Shubha Shubham
तत्तत्प्राप्य
Tatprapya
शुभाशुभम्
Subhashubham.
Nabhinandati Nadesti
नाभिनन्दति न द्वेष्टि
Tasya Pragga Pratisthita
Tasya
तस्य
Pragya
प्रज्ञा
Pratisthita.
प्रतिष्ठिता.
Very beautiful. Sita Sundari Mataji, would you like to do now?
Yes, sure. Yat sarvatra navisnehas tat prapya shubham navina nadati na desti tasya prajna pratisthita ya sarvatra navisnehas
या
Sarvatra
सर्वत्र
Anabhisneha.
okay tat prapya shubham
तत्तत्प्राप्य
Tatprapya
शुभाशुभम्
Subhashubham.
navina nandati nadesti
Nandati
नाभिनन्दति न
Nadesti.
द्वेष्टि
tasya prajna pratisthita
तस्य
Tasya
प्रज्ञा
Pratisthita.
प्रतिष्ठिता.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Do we have Pavan Prabhuji and Radhalakshmi Mataji? Okay, that's fine. Not available yet. Okay, we shall move on to the shlokas. So now, Mrida Saci Mataji is going to speak on the 56th shloka. Okay, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Okay, yeah. Please take over, Mataji. So we'll have 10 to 15 minutes. And then later on after you, Gaurangi Mataji is going to do the same thing. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna to everyone. Prabhuji, should I recite the sloka again?
Yes, Mataji, as you wish.
Okay. Sloka 56. Dukhesva anudvigna manaha sukhesu vigata visparaha vitaraga vaya krodha stita dirmuni uchate. Translation. One who is not disturbed in mind even amidst the threefold miseries are elevated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear and anger is called a sage of steady mind. Purport. Here the word Muni means one who can agitate his mind in various way of mental speculation without coming to factual conclusion. It is said that even Muni has a different angle of vision, and unless a Muni differs from other Munis, he cannot be called a Muni in the strict sense of the term. Nasva Rishir Yasya Matma Na Vinam Mahabharat Vanaparam 313.117. But Stita Dhir Muni, as mentioned herein by the Lord, is different from an ordinary Muni. The Stita Dhir Muni is always in Krishna consciousness, for he has exhausted all his business of creative speculation. He is called a Prasannat Niheshas Manorathantara, or one who has surpassed the stage of mental speculation and has come to the conclusion that Lord Krishna or Vasudeva is everything. Vasudeva Sarvam iti sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. He is called a Muni fixed in mind. Such a fully Krishna conscious person is not at all disturbed by the onslaught of the threefold miseries, for he accepts all misery as the mercy of the Lord, thinking himself only worthy of more trouble due to his past misdeeds, and he sees that this misery, by the grace of the Lord, are minimized of the lowest. Similarly, when he is happy, he gives credit to the Lord, thinking himself unworthy of the happiness. He realizes that it is due to only to the Lord's grace that he is in a such comfortable condition and able to render better service to the Lord. And for the service of the Lord, he is always daring and active and is not influenced by attachment or aversion. Attachment means accepting things for one own sense gratification, and detachment is the absence of sensual attachment. But one fixed in Krishna conscious has neither attachment nor detachment, because his life is detected in the service of the Lord. Consequently, he is not all angry envy when his attempts are unsuccessful, success or no success. A Krishna conscious person is always steady in his determination. Hare Krishna. Here, um, actually, the word Muni means who speculate or who think that the different things according to their speculation, but they did not find the conclusion. But here, in the purport of Prabhupada said that actually Muni means uh, pure. Sorry, Muni means the who is in a Krishna conscious, and who exactly follow the Guru Parampara. As an example of Prabhupada, Prabhupada give us the knowledge as it is from the Guru, as like from the Guru Parampara process. So here is a in this purport we can see there is a main three things. First is that misery, and the second is happiness, and third is attachment, fear and anger. As here in this purport, Prabhupada said that um, um, misery and happiness both are rules of this material world. For happiness, everyone is working so hard, but on the other side, for misery, no one work anything or do anything, still we have to suffer the misery. So we can see there is a three types of misery. First one is advaita adhyatmic. Adhyatmic means a misery from the body and mind, example like a disease, pain, stress. And second is adi bhautik, means misery from the living beings like enemy, insect or animals. And third misery is the adi daivik, means from the misery come from the nature, example flood and earthquake, etc. So like that, here God is saying that we should not disturb in the both situation, in the misery and happiness, when we are in Krishna conscious, that um, we should not be like disturbed by both things. We have to, anyhow we have to face the misery. We should think that the we are suffering this because of our past karma, because even if we face the misery, we will get the little bit problem, like example, if little bit finger is cut, we can pray to Krishna that instead of cutting my hand, by the mercy of Krishna, just I get the problem of just my finger cut. So we should pray the Krishna that thank you for giving reducing my punishment due to my past karma. And another thing is that um we all are doing trying to bhakti. So Krishna is so merciful that he give us a discount. And like he think that, oh, at least he is trying to, we may not be a like a pure devotee, but he think like that way, that, oh, at least he is trying to be a my devotee, okay, let me give him a discount, like a 10%, 20%, 50%. He's so merciful. And then, so if we face the problem, we should pray, and in every situation we should pray to Krishna, thank you for this everything, because um you give us a discount. We don't know the in past time how much we have did like a bad karma. Instead we get a lot of discount. And second thing is happiness. While in Krishna conscious, who are trying to be in Krishna conscious or a devotee, if they get a happiness, they are like not overexcited, or they do not show like, oh look, this happened, that happened, but they pray to the Krishna. Krishna, is due to your mercy I get this happiness. So I'm not the um, sorry, I'm not the enjoyer. Because of you I'm getting this happiness. So we should pray like that Krishna in every situation, and we should not be like overexcited in happiness. And then, and third thing is that in here this loka is about the uh, detachment and fear and anger. Um from I would like to give an example of Jat Bharat Maharaj. As all we know, all story of Jat Maharaj, when he was a so nice devotee, great devotee of Krishna, and he left the home, wife, children, son, and everything, and he went in the forest for the devotional life. And he used to do a bhakti so nicely, and even he met the god. But one day he went near to river. He saw that the deer was giving the birth and the mother dies, and he bring the that baby deer and he take care of. And then one day that deer disappear, and at the time of death, Jat Bharat Maharaj just think about that deer. So next life he take a life of deer, and the next life again he was born in the Brahman life. uh, as we can see that that time he can remember, and he know the importance of devotional life. So he usually did not talk with many people. He was no attached to everything, but he was no more concerned on the devotional life. As after the death of mother, his father and mother, and he was like so simple, and he eats whatever he get. And he was not caring anything, he was not attached to anything. And like in one day, people, some farmer from farmland, they think that instead of some domain, we should put him that he will take care of our farmland, that no animals can eat. And then he stay in that farmland stand. But every bird and think that, oh, he is so kind, he will not do anything, so let eat them this land food. So he did not do anything, those birds and insect, because he was so kind that he was not attached to anything. And then after that people were angry, he did not do anything to remove the birds to eat our farm foods. So like that, he was such a kind devotee and so tolerant that even many people shouted at him, he did not even care, he did not take it seriously, and he did not get angry. In also like uh, for sacrifice of human sacrifice in the Kali Durga Devi temple, the people take him to offer sacrifice in the temple, and he was like not scared, and he was okay to, okay, I will give my body. And he did not take any like fear, anger, and he just went with those people. And he take the food whatever they give, and he was not scared. He was just saying that if Krishna want to kill me, I will die, or he will protect me, he will protect me. So he was fully dependent on Krishna. He did not have any anger or any fear. But like when that priest want to kill the Jatbhar Maharaj, then the Kali Durga Devi then came to and kill that man. After seeing that, Jat Bharat also did not like mm, give any reaction. Oh, why did you kill? Why you did a good by killing him? You was just silent. I mean, he was not attached to anything. He was just fully depend on Krishna. So as like this, if we are if we if when the devotees are fully in Krishna service or devotional service, they are fully dependent on Krishna, and they did not like show the anger attachment to anything in the material life. So this is all I understand, Prabhuji. Please forgive me if I made mistake.
Okay, thank you so much, Mataji. Very nicely explained with giving an examples and how a person is a Sthitadhir Muniruchyate. So Jadabharata is a very nice example. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, so we shall move on to again, we will come back to the reflections once Gaurangi Mataji completes the next shloka. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay, so it is.
Prabhuji, I'm not prepared, so maybe I cannot do good answer, or I cannot explain properly. That's why I'm not ready, Prabhuji. Here is a senior devotee is here. Indulekha Mataji, Siddha Prabhuji, they are here. Yeah. So Prabhuji or Mataji can tell, then very would be nice, Prabhuji.
So you recite Mataji and synonyms, translation and purport, and you speak whatever you understand, and it is all right if you speak in Hindi as well, Mataji. Okay, Mataji, when you're ready, please.
Okay, Prabhuji. Ya sarvata avisnehas tat prapya suvasuvam navi nandati nadrishti tasya pragya pratisthita. Ya, one who sarvatra, everywhere, anavishtha, without affection, tat that, prapya, achieving, Shubha, good, Ashubham, evil, never, Avinadati, price, never, Desti, in which Tasya, his, Prajana, perfect, knowledge, Pratisthita, fix. Translation: in the material world, one who is unaffected by whatever good or evil he may obtain, neither praising it nor displeasing it, is firmly fixed in perfect knowledge. But there is always some upheaval in the material world, which may be good or evil. One who is not agitated by such material upheavals, who is unaffected by good and evil, is to be understood to be fixed in Krishna consciousness as long as one is in the material world. There is always the possibility of good and evil, because this world is full of duality. But one who is fixed in Krishna consciousness is not affected by good and evil, because he is simply content with Krishna, who is all good, absolute. Such consciousness in Krishna situates one in a perfect transcendental position called technically samadhi. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, maybe I cannot. Can I see a little bit with Hindi, Prabhuji?
Yes,
It's
Mataji.
okay. I know you and Masida Prabhuji, Mataji understood Prabhuji, not understood Hindi, but little bit. Just I read from my book in Nepali. So I'm I read for Nepali, but I don't have a Hindi book, so little bit I can talk with Hindi. Is this okay, Prabhuji?
Mataji, please.
Yes, Prabhuji. This ये प्रभु जी माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम। मैं प्रभु जी ने बोला था, पूछा था मुझे, तो आप यहाँ बोल सकते हैं। मैंने बोला नहीं सकती बोला। प्रभु जी ने बोला हिंदी में बोलो, थोड़ा बहुत बोला था, इसलिए मैंने फिर भी हाँ ना कुछ भी नहीं कह के रही थी। तो मैं बोल देती हूँ कि प्रभु जी दूसरे को बोलने देगा, पर प्रभु जी ने मेरे को बोला कि मेरा नाम लिया, तो मैं ऐसे तैयार भी नहीं थी, फिर भी मैं जैसे बोलती हूँ। शायद मैं इस संदर्भ में नहीं बोलती हूँ, दूसरे में बोल जाती हूँ शायद। ऐसे मुझे क्षमा करना, माफ करना कि मैं टॉपिक में नहीं बोल के दूसरे में बोल जाऊंगी। कि इस मैंने नेपाली में यहाँ समझा है कि इस भौतिक संसार में जो व्यक्ति असल में भी असल और अशुभ शुभ अशुभ कर्म में, काम में जो घृणा नहीं करती, खुश नहीं होती, वही है पूर्ण ज्ञान में अवस्थित वो व्यक्ति कहलाते हैं। असल काम में और अशुभ काम में वो घृणा भी नहीं करते, खुश भी नहीं रहते, वही उसको ही असल पूर्ण ज्ञान में अवस्थित व्यक्ति कहलाता है करके मैंने यहाँ अनुवाद में पढ़ा था। तो इस संसार इस जगत बहुत दुखालय है, दुखा है हमारी इस भौतिक जगत। तो हम भी सब इसे में सफर करते हैं। जो व्यक्ति इस दुख में और सुख में न हिचकिचा के इस संसार को जो भी हो रहा है, उथल पुथल, लड़ाई झगड़ा जो भी होता है, एक साथ एक नाश वो पूर्ण कृष्ण भावना में रहते हैं। तो उसको कृष्ण भावनामृत में रहकर उसको कोई चिंता नहीं करती है, कोई कुछ भी सब सामान होता है। तो वो ज्ञानी है और वो कृष्ण भावनामृत है। तो मैं वही समझा था। तो इसमें जो कृष्ण भावना में दृढ़ संकल्प लेके कृष्ण को सेंटर में रख के जो भी कर्म करते हैं, जो भी काम करता है, कृष्ण को समझ के उसके पीछे मेरा उसका लक्ष्य में रहकर भगवान को, कृष्ण को प्राप्त करते हुए उनको प्रसन्न के लिए जो भी करता है वही दृढ़ व्यक्ति और पूर्ण ज्ञान में रहता है। वो शुभ अशुभ सब असल और कुशल सब जो भी है वो खुश रहता है और वो वैसे समझाता है। तो वो बहुत भगवान की नजीक जा सकता है, भगवान को जा सकता है। हमारे लक्ष्य भी वही है कि हम जैसे भी होकर भी कृष्ण के साथ पहुंचाना है, भगवत धाम जाने का हमारे सब का लक्ष्य है। आप सब लोग का मालूम है। तो प्रभुपाद ने वही बोला था, ये संसार दुखालय है, दुख है सबको, तो भी दुख से होते हुए भी कृष्ण में मन लगाओ। गुरु के गुरु साधु शास्त्र हम यही 3 बात को ध्यान में रखते हुए इसमें जाके नवदा भक्ति से भी नवदा भक्ति को एक हमारे जीवन में अपनाया तो हम कृष्ण को प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। जैसे कि एक बहुत बड़ा 5-10 तला के इमारत है, वो भवन है। उसमें जाने के लिए हमको एक रस्सी दिया गया है। तो हम वहाँ कैसे पहुँचाना है? रस्सी के माध्यम से हम उस भवन के आखिरी तक, ऊपर तक चढ़ना चाहिए। तो हम कैसे जाएंगे? हमारे मन वहाँ पहुँचने के लिए हमने उसके लिए जाने के लिए हम सही रास्ते और हमारे दिमाग वहाँ कैसे जाना है करके हम वो उसमें लक्ष्य लेके हम जा सकते हैं। तो इसी तरह भगवान को भी हम पाने के लिए, वहाँ जाने के लिए, भगवान को पाने के लिए भक्त की संगत करना, गुरु से शिक्षा लेना, शास्त्र पढ़ना, भक्त के संग करना चाहिए और उसको भगवान को सेंटर में रख के वहाँ जाना चाहिए। और जैसे भी हो अपने उसमें शुभ अशुभ में एक सही एक ही होके आगे बढ़ना है कि कुछ नहीं विचलित न होके हम भगवान की ध्यान में रहते हुए भगवान के लक्ष्य करके उनके प्राप्त करने के लिए वही तरह सदा सर्वदा भगवान को याद करते हैं। जो भी करते हैं भगवान को स्मरण करके, जो भी काम करते हैं भगवान को स्मरण करके, वो करके हम भगवान के साथ कृष्ण भावनामृत में हो जाता है। इसमें बहुत संभव है। तो कृष्ण के यहाँ हमारी चेतना और से पूर्ण ज्ञान प्राप्त कर सकते हैं, उसमें दिव्यता प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। इसीलिए भगवान को सदा अपने हृदय में रखना चाहिए। ये बात तो सबको पता है, फिर भी मैं कुछ भी नहीं बोल सकी, इसीलिए मैं ये बात बोली हूँ। प्रभु जी, माता जी, मैं किसी जानने सुनने भी नहीं हूँ, ऐसे कुछ भी नहीं बोल सकती, इसीलिए मैं ये बोल दिया। प्लीज मुझे माफ कर दीजिए, मैंने अच्छे से नहीं बोली। फिर भी गुरु, मैंने पहले भी बोली थी कि मैं प्रभु जी ने बोला तो ये भी गुरु आज्ञा है, हमारे वही गुरु है, शिक्षा गुरु है, तो ये करना चाहिए, इसीलिए मैंने ये बोला। प्रभु जी, हरे कृष्णा। प्रभु जी, थैंक यू प्रभु जी।
Thank you so much, Mataji. So beautifully explained. Very wonderful, Mataji. So language is not a barrier in Krishna consciousness. Language is not a barrier. But I have understood, Mataji, whatever you have explained. So beautiful.
थैंक यू प्रभु जी, हरे कृष्ण।
हरी बोल माता जी, बहुत अच्छा बोला, बहुत सारी एग्जाम्पल भी दिया, बहुत अच्छा। हरी बोल।
नहीं माता जी, कुछ भी नहीं आती,
नो
कोई
नो
प्रिपेयर भी नहीं किया था। मैम नहीं बोलेंगे करके बैठे थे, प्रभु जी ने नाम लिया, फिर हम ना कर सके माता जी।
नो, ठीक है, सही बोला, जो कुछ
थोड़ा
बोला
सा
बहुत
माता जी
अच्छा।
ज्यादा नहीं बोल सकती।
गौरंगी माता
थैंक
जी, बिना प्रिपरेशन से आप इतना अच्छा से बताया, बहुत बहुत अच्छा से आप एक्सप्लेन किया माता जी। हरे कृष्णा।
नहीं माता जी, ऐसा तो नहीं किया। फिर भी थोड़ा।
हरे कृष्णा। हरे कृष्णा
हरे
माता
कृष्ण
जी,
माता जी।
थोड़ा बोलने से आपने सब कुछ बोल दिया।
थैंक यू माता जी, ऐसे तो कुछ भी नहीं बोला था, आप लोग जैसे तो बोल नहीं सकती, फिर भी थोड़ा बहुत प्रयास किया माता जी। थैंक यू,
हमसे
आप लोग
अच्छा
ने
आपने
माफ
बोल
किया मेरे को
हमसे अच्छा
बच्चे समझ के।
आप थोड़ा ट्राई किया माता जी, कृष्णा ने आपसे पूरा बताया है।
थैंक यू माता जी, थैंक यू, हरि बोल। मुझे बहुत शर्म आ रही है।
ना ना, बहुत अच्छा से किया माता जी आप।
थैंक यू माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण माता जी।
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So wonderful. Thank you, Mrida Mataji and Gaurangi Mataji. So nicely explained. So now coming back to the reflections from the devotees. Okay, if you have got any questions or you wanted to share any context in the Dukkeshu Anudvignamanaha Sukeshu Vigataspruhaha Vitaraga Bhaikpurodaha Sitadhir Muniruchyate. So So what is the yoga means? Yoga is one has to come out from the pains and pleasures, dukkha and sukhas. One has to elevate himself. So this is the yoga, this is called yoga. Atyanta uparitihi yatra dukkasya cha sukhasya cha. So this is atyanta uparitihi yatra. This is the most important thing. So here in this particular purport, Srila Prabhupada is describing on the sthitadhir. So one must be always steady mind. How do we keep our mind steady? So when we are going outside, we would perceive so many of materialistic things, the nature's beauty and so many attractive things. So it attracts our ears, it attracts our eyes, it attracts our tongue. I want to touch it with the senses, different kinds of senses. But when this, because of the small taste, it is left within our mind, so it wanted to retaste the same thing again and again. This is Vishya Vinivattante Niraharasya Dehinaha. Rasavadhyar, what is that shloka? Can anyone say that one? Vishya Vinivattante Niraharasya Dehinaha. Rasavadhyam Rasopyasya Param Društva Nivattate. Even though if you do not look into it, but the taste still remains and you always hankering for that kind of taste. If you eat one particular taste, some food somewhere, and you remind that one, when you go next time, you will go to the same shop or same restaurant to eat the same thing because I liked it. But here, because you are moving your steps towards that one, okay, you are being attracted. But here, steady mind, he does not lead his body or his mind anywhere. Whatever it comes on its own. Daivalabdhyana santosha, atmavit charanarchanam. Daivalabdhyana santosha. Whenever it is coming on its own to him, like the food or any kind of comforts, he will accept it. He does not put more endeavors for that. This is not abhinandati, not dvesti. If something comes, if he does not like, but still he accepts it because it is coming on its own. He does not hate it, he does not like it. He is a steady mind. Either it is a pain or pleasure, still he has to tolerate. That is the first statement by Krishna. This is Matra Sparshyastu Kaunteya Sitoshna Sukhdukkadaha Agamapayuno Anityaha Tham Titikshasva Bharata. They're all temporary. Anything comes in our life, it is temporary. These are anityaha, tam titikshasva bharat. Simply tolerate for some time. It will go, and also pains and this pleasure also, happiness will come, and also this dukkha also come. The difficult times also come, but one must be steady. How can we be steady? Sometimes I need to have some friends, something like that. Friend in need, something like, there are so many things. Sometimes if someone passes away, then we need a community, to support in such difficult times. It is all mental concoctions. It is all mental so that they will be happy. But actually, it is no one can be happy without the mercy of the Lord. No one can be steady without the Lord's presence, because the mind is always leading. So here, Muni means mental speculator, and Muni, he is always, his thoughts are different from the other Munis. But sage of steady mind, whose Sthitadhir Muni, his mind is always sage of steady mind. He is always focused on only Krishna. Everyone's mind is on a different angle, different vision, different angle of vision. Okay, that is he is not a sage of steady mind. He has a different understanding. So here, na so rishihi yasya matam na bhinnam. So every munis is a different understandings about the nature. Okay, and again here, Prashanta Nishesha Manoradhantara. So again, here Manoratena Dhavati, Manoratena Asati Dhavato Bahihi. So here, one of the statements from Srimad Bhagavatam, Yasyastya Bhaktir Bhagvat Kinchena Sarvaihi Gunaihi Tatra Samasati Suraha. Devotee of the Lord contains all good qualities, whereas Hara Bhaktasya Kuto Mahadgunaha, if he is not a devotee, and because Manoratena Asati Dhavato Bahihi, Asati, which is the temporary things, there are so many things. He is trying and to fulfill those desires, and he is dragged by those desires. Dhavato Bahihi. So he is externally, his mind is externally focused. Whatever he wanted to see, he wanted to fulfill those desires, sense gratification. He will not be happy. So, but here, who understands, who is in Krishna consciousness, who understands this Vasudeva Sarvamiti, Samahatma Sudhirlabaha. He is always steady. Bhajante mam dhruvrataha. He is situated. Maya ananyena bhavena bhaktim kurvanti edhudam matkrute chakta karmanaha chakta sujana bandhavaha. So he would leave all of his works aside and he will focus even his relatives. Chakta swajana bandhavaha, his own family also, he does not worry about it. Dhruvrataha. Maya ananyena bhavena bhaktim kurvanti edhudam. Okay, that is. Okay, so that is how Prabhupada is explaining here. Okay, and he either happiness or distress, he will be seeing all those things in equation, like Jadabharata, as Mataji explained very nicely. Consequently, he is not at all angry when his attempts are unsuccessful. Okay, that is a few reflections. And further, Nabhinande. So here, yes, sarvatra anubhisnehaha. He does not have any attachment with anything, without any affection, attachment. That does not mean he does not have to love someone, family members. He loves, but he does not have attachment. Attachment means bodily attachments. Because it is my son, because it is my daughter, because it is my mother. He does not have such kind of affections to the body, but still he loves on the transcendental platform. He is the well-wisher of everyone. So here, yes, sarvatra anabhisnehaha tat prapya shubha ashubham. Either it is auspicious or inauspicious, in both situations. Shubha ashubham. Na abhinandati na dveshti, he never envies. Tasya prajna pratisthita. He is called he is situated in the right knowledge. So Arjuna's question was in the previous shlokas, in the 54th shloka, Sita prajnasya ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava. So prajnasya ka bhasha, prajnasya. Here Krishna is answering to that word. Tasya prajna pratisthita. So, and then in the previous shloka, Dukkesh Munidvignamanaha, Sukeshu Vigataspraha, Vitaraga Bhaikuradha, Sitadhir Muniruchete. There he described the bliss Sitadhihi. So for the Arjuna's question, Sitadhihi kim prabhasheta, kim masita vrajeta kim. Arjuna asked, Sitadhihi kim, how he is situated, and Krishna says, that one who is equal to dukkha and sukha. Sthitadhir muni ruchyate. And here, tasya prajna, for the another answer for Arjuna's question. Sthita prajna ka bhasha, what is his language? So this is the Krishna's answer. Na bhinandati na dveshti. Yes, sarvatra anabhisneha tattat prapya shubha ashubham. Either it is auspicious or inauspicious. He does not put second plans. He does not put second plans. Whatever it comes, he is always accept in his. There are so many examples. For example, Parikshit Maharaj, when he was cursed by a boy, Brahmana boy, Shringi, at that time, he simply accepted. He did not counteract. So there it is said that devotees nasya tat pratikurvanti tad bhaktaha prabhopihi. Even though they are able to counteract those things, but devotees, they don't do it. They don't put the second plans and they do not counteract. So this is very nicely described. So when we are going through such kind of, but it is possible when we have situated in the devotional service, associating with the devotees and chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, following regulative principles. So these are the few things that will make us to be in the fixed in Krishna consciousness. And also it is called Tasya Prajna Pratisthita. Okay, just I also stop there and I request to devotees. So please kindly share if you have got any questions or you wanted to share anything else, kindly do so. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. Very well explained, and I can relate to the, real life as well, all these verses. And just one question in regarding to this materialistic world, and then the thing which you have said in terms of connection, attachment, and then love. So, for example, how we can maintain that bit with especially like with parents. So what happens is like in this generation we think like buying them a car or buying them a house might make them happy, or maybe that is kind of a son's dharma for the parents. It's like it goes into the materialistic world. But how about spirituality? Like how can we make sure they are proud, and how can we, not attachment, how can we show love in other forms to them, as per Vedas and as per Srimad Bhagavatam? What is the highest form of showing love to the parents so that they can be happy all the time?
Be a devotee. That is the highest thing. Immediately, the parents, they will show some kind of surprise. Oh, my child is going in a devotional service. He is not getting married and he is not earning money. He is not doing all these things. He's simply going in the path. Initially, they may do it, but in due course of time. But still, we should not give up, because this is going to be the fixed. This is the lifetime commitment. And because in their face, in their life, in that stage, because their attachment to the child, they are experiencing this. My child has not yet experienced these family comforts and so many other kinds of material happinesses like that. So they may be showing, but that is not a love. Love means, so here, Shreya and Priya. Priya means which is dearer and immediate. And Shreya is long term and all auspicious. That one, it is only possible for a devotee. And when we become a devotee, initially parents may be a little bit of disturbed and something, but in due course of time, they will gradually be happy. So here, tadagre vishimiva parinami amrutopamam. Tat sukham satvik. That is called Satvikam. That Sukham, Satvikam. That happiness is Satvikam. Initially, it is the Tadagre Sukhamiva Pariname Visham. Initially, it is pleasing and later on it gives a poisonous. Then it is not good. That is in the Tamasam or Rajasam. So that one Krishna describes in the 17th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So again, he in different times, I think 17th or 18th chapter. So everything, there are three modes of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Happiness, a person and his desires, his commitment, his determination, and his knowledge. Everything is of three kinds. So Krishna describes elaborately in those 17 and 18 chapters. So here, becoming a devotee, initially it is undigestible, but if you are fixed and become a pure devotee. Later on, in due course of time, what happens in the parents, due to their age, and they're going to see difficulties and troubles and the different situations in the world, and gradually they will come to Krishna consciousness. Slowly. My mother used to say, why you are doing again in this young age? But because I never give up. And in due course of time, when we are seeing the problems are facing, and now they are trying to digest those problems, overcoming those things, and chanting again a few rounds in a day according to their capacity, and reading Bhagavad Gita according to their capacity again. Now they have come to that. Now they are accepting whatever we are doing is right, because the phases are stages in their life that will teach them and reflect them, because whatever we are, it is not the Krishna consciousness is not happening in the bodily level. It is on the transcendental level. It is so subtle. Though we are acting in a day-to-day life, working and doing all these things in usual way, it goes subtle, journey within the heart. And when the other person is reflecting that one, he understands it. But otherwise, if he is not a devotee yet, then he cannot understand what devotees are doing. But we should not give up. When we become a devotee, so in the Sri Brahmavayotta Mahapurana, he would go to the Vaikuntha. Along with him, he will take his family, Koti, that is Koti issue. I think there is a beautiful shloka in the. He will take all of his brothers and siblings, relatives, everyone to the Vaikuntha along with him. That does not mean immediately they will go, but they have all come into the right path. In due course of time, they will join Vaikuntha Loka.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji. Actually, my parents are very, very much happy. So because I'm into Krishna, and then every time I speak, the conversation will be very nice, positive. And my mom started listening Srimad Bhagavad Gita as well, Srimad Bhagavatam as well. And then, yeah, I would say this transformed a lot. Actually, they're happy that they're really happy. Like away and just doing all this.
Yes, very beautiful. Thank you, Prabhuji. So,
Yeah, I'm really glad my parents are very supportive.
yeah, this is permanent. If anything apart
Yeah,
from this, it does not give any happiness.
yeah. So my parents are very supportive. What I think all the time is like sometimes I want to, make them happy by gifting, materialistic things. I don't know why my mind is going that way, but I don't know how that is good or bad or, uh, what can I gift them? I always think that's why I took them to Kumbh Mela, and then
Yeah,
taking to spiritual places. I took to Vrindavan like in February,
yeah,
and then keep doing such stuff. But I want to make sure they are happy all the time. So trying to find ways so how I can make them happy.
yes, that is very nice, Prabhuji. So looking after your parents, wonderful. Okay,
Hare
that is
Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I have one doubt based on the explanation what you have given, Prabhuji. So, as the devotee he should not be impacted for good or bad, and he has to be neutral with the right state of mind. That is what exactly Krishna is trying to convey. But how we can attain up to that stage, Prabhuji? It is
Yeah,
not easy, right? If someone is coming and just saying something,
Chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 16 rounds and fix it. So here again one can practically experience when we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 4 rounds, starting with 4 rounds, and then when we read Bhagavad Gita, it appears that we are understanding, but we don't really understand because it is not yet practical. And then 8 rounds, then it's a little bit of understanding, but still it does not complete. When we are doing 16 rounds every day along with the devotees association and reading, then following the regulative principles, then slowly we would understand because it becoming a practical. Your body, you are chanting with your hands and using your tongue to vibrate and thinking with your mind. So manasa, vacha, karmana, everything is happening. Chanting of only this is tasma sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yudhicha. It is happening now. So because you are tasting the honey, but immediately due to our old taste, it may be little bit of bitter in the beginning, but we continue it. Tenaga tenaga vemu piyenundu venaga venaga ragamu vimpunundu. So something like that. So this is, it happens like that. When we are simply keep on hearing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, you will be most attached to that. And you would see Krishna within the sound vibrations itself.
Okay, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
So this is chanting 16 rounds every day without fail, following the regulated principles, associate with the devotees, like-minded devotees. If you are associating with the worldly people, then you do not feel anything at all. This is Asat Sangat Tyagi. Asat Sangat Tyagi. He is the Vaishnava. And if he's having one side all materialistic people, and then still I'm trying to do so many things, but he does not see the reflections. He is getting some pious activities, pious karma, but he does not experience that bliss in the heart.
Yeah. Okay, Prabhuji, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very well explained.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Okay, any other reflections? We got Ramlala Prabhuji, our senior most devotee here.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. In fact, this point is in this text, actually, we should not think about too much about the materials gain or loss. Although devotee also have some anxieties. You remember that as a ISKCON temple, first ISKCON temple in Mumbai, at that time, Prabhupada suffered a lot. Even devotees suffered a lot. The individually Mr. Nair, the original landlord, was the primary source of the disturbance. And secondly, his action also, his attempt to illegally reclaim. And what happens? He removed the devotees, even destroy the temple, even deities, take it out, everything. The harassment, lot of harassment. And Prabhupada also, at that time Prabhupada was in Australia. And at that time, the telephone also conversation is very hard. And devotees mentioned to him, please come. Otherwise, we cannot resolve the problem. And Prabhupada suffered a lot. And all the devotees, they are anxieties about this thing. So we have to think about that as a devotee, they are also thinking about, they have a lot of anxieties. Anxiety, no one is out of anxieties. But we have to think about their anxiety due to build a temple for Krishna. This is anxiety. Hanuman has anxiety how to meet Ram and Sita. So they have anxiety. Everyone has different angle of anxieties. We have to understand it. Even Lord Krishna himself, he has anxiety to how to win his pure devotees, Pandavas. Bhishma Dev, he has anxiety. He has a pure devotee. He has Ashtavashu. He was too much anxieties. How to see his grandson Arjun Yudhishthir become as a king. That's why at the last moment, he requested to them, come with the even Draupadi or Yudhishthir, come with the queen and king's dress. So this is also how whole life he has anxiety how to throne Yudhishthir as a king. So everyone has different angle of anxieties, but it has also, they have anxiety not his personal gain, or to think how to serve better, how to serve nicely to Lord Krishna. That is also different angle of anxiety. But here in the text, Prabhupada mentioned, we are thinking our way of thinking. It is not real Muni, real Rishi, because our mind is polluted. But if it is mind is Krishna consciousness, then we have to think right way. Then direction is one. So that's why here is the example also given very nicely. The Mataji also explained nicely the examples. But we have to think always like how to give service, better service. That is the ultimate goal. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. It's a service. Very beautiful word. Thank you so much. Okay, any other comments? Indulekha Mataji, you wanted to add anything?
Hare Krishna. I like what Pavan Prabhuji said. So we should be able, when we become devotee, our parents are not devotees, we should be able to explain to our parents what we are doing, right? And we should try to engage them in the devotional process as well. At the same time, we should make sure that they are comfortable materially, because they have worked so hard to raise us. So we cannot just let them, like, drop them. We have to take care of them. Prabhuji is doing a good thing. And then if we go back to what Mrida Saci Mataji talked about, yes, we depend on Krishna. We depend very much on Krishna. We have to breathe, we have to have the sunshine, we have to have the rain, the water and everything. But we cannot, we have to do our share also. We cannot just sit idly, not doing anything in life. Krishna, he could have killed all the people on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, but he engaged and Arjuna and the Pandavas. And then he saved them, and he gave them victory as well. Similarly, we see Lord Ramachandra. He could have dried the water of the sea and walked to Lanka, or he could have just stayed in his abode by moving his Brukuti, his eyebrows. He would have killed Ravana and burned Lanka. But he's using his devotees. He's using his devotees in his service just so that we don't sit idly. Because if we depend totally on Krishna and we just sit and we say everything is coming to us, it will never happen. So we have to move. We have to do our share, right? So here we see we are not at the level of Jarbharata. That was in another yuga, and he was fully Krishna conscious. We are not at that level at all. So we have to do our share, we have to move, right? So this is my realization, Prabhuji. I'm not going against what she said. She said very nicely, whatever she said, right? So now Gaurangi Mataji, she gave an example of using a rope to climb to some high place where we want to go. Now suppose we don't know how to use a rope, or we don't know how to climb. What will happen? We just stand there and say, okay, Krishna will help me to climb. We have to make our effort, right? We have to have the knowledge of how to use the rope and how to climb. Then we can reach to our goal. Similarly, in life, we cannot just sit and say, like, okay, like the Ramlala Prabhu just gave the example of when Mr. Nair was harassing the devotees in Mumbai about the land and road, they had to Kosha Papa to come and help. So they are moving, they are making effort. They are not just sitting, okay, that is a temple, Mr. Nair is harassing us, Krishna will come and help. No, they are making the effort. Similarly, we know when temple in Mayapur was being built, how much Japataka Swami stood, how much, what is his name, that the Maharaj who lost one leg, I forgot his name now. I met him. I forgot his name. The court shot his leg. He's on crutches. He has only one leg. How much they fought. So this is Kali Yuga. We should not just say, yes, Krishna is there. Krishna will sanction whatever good thing we want to do. But it's up to us to think properly and then to take action also. That is my realization, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So wonderful, Mataji. In a few minutes, you give lots of reflections. So beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. Any other comments, dear devotees? Sita Sundari Mataji, you wanted to add anything?
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, all devotees explained very nicely already. Yeah, that is in our daily life, we have to learn how to be patient. It is very important. At the beginning of Gita, Krishna told himself, mentioned, you already mentioned already, that matra sparshistu kunteya shitoshno sukho dukhoda agama paikanteya nitya tam titisha bharata. So here what happened? It is bodily concept at the beginning, that the summer is coming, winter is coming, so we have to, it depends on geographical difference also. Here when winter comes, we always become like worried when summer will come, because here winter is intolerable. In India, Bangladesh, in tropical country, there people cannot tolerate the hot. It is too hot, so they wait for winter. So this is the bodily concept. But bit by bit, Krishna, when we are now here, that it's how like good or bad, how to can I see the sloka, Prabhuji? So where
230. Yeah, 230.
No, this one is here. Krishna mentioned that we have you have to be determined, like dhira. So how we can become patience, dhira, we can keep our patience, and how like we when we are in difficult situation and good situation, if we don't be excited too much in our happiness, and we have to learn to not to complain about the bad situation. We have to always learn that the good qualities and bad qualities both come from Krishna. So we always take the good part, and we always try to ignore or reject the bad qualities or bad things in our life. Like when happiness is coming, we never complain. We are involved too much, that we are immersed into the happiness, that happiness, the time is over. Then the term of sadness come in our daily life. Always it's coming, Sukh and Dukh, two brothers. So one is inside, another is waiting outside. But we forget when happiness is with us, we forget about the sadness. So these are like eternal. Time is eternal. These qualities are also eternal. Krishna is eternal. All the qualities, whether bad or good, all the qualities are eternal. We have to learn to accept this quality, to merge these qualities in our life. and we have to be that all out of all the behind all the qualities is Krishna consciousness. To glorify Krishna, we have to learn how to accept more and more Krishna's glorification for our life, because it comes always with happiness. Another anxieties, difficulties are coming. So we have to already all devotees mention what is the way to mitigate this time. So to chant more and more and to do the devotee association. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. This is my realization.
Hare Krishna, very beautiful, Mataji. Okay, nicely
And,
explained.
yeah, and one example that even Krishna always in some extent we found that Krishna always provoked even to Bhima when it was fighting between Bhima and Dhritarashtra, that he provoked or he showed how to take the like in righteous way. He like showed to fight even, and in some extent he was very angry with Arjuna that why he was not fighting properly like that way. He provoked, and he's another Arjuna was also astonished sometimes that at the beginning you didn't want the war, but you are like guiding, you are provoking. And in another situation it was happened that Draupadi, she was very impatient. Then she told that at that time Krishna remarked her that what do you think? Your hair is so beautiful, and do you think that your hair's beauty and this like value is more than the lives of this many people and all honor everything? So that is why Krishna told her that everything is happening. Don't think that only for you. It will be happen, but and you are thinking that only for your hair they dishonor you, disrespect you. That's why you want this much devastation. So it is not good. But he appreciated and he consoled her that this war will be happened. Your 5 husbands, they will take revenge of everything. But in another way, Krishna stopped her and like rebuked her in that sense, in that way, that be patient. So we have to be patient. Whether the situation comes, especially the distress or anxiety or sad time, it's very difficult, but we have to be patient and we have to always like rely on Krishna, that whatever he will do, that will be the best. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, very beautiful, Mataji. Very nicely explained with examples, Mataji, with Draupadi. Yes, so everything happens on the will of the Lord. And this is ahankari mudartam katta miti manjati. But we think that it is happening because of me. But it is on the will of the Lord. Very nice examples, Mataji. Thank you so much. Okay, anyone else?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, just one addition. Actually, we feel anxiety. This world, we have to understand this nature of the world is temporary. Just another example, one parents was going to for tour on place and with their children, and the children was fighting how to fix the window next to the train, next the window side window. They want to they were struggle to fix the window. It was long way they tried, but at the end, when they are coming to the station, they fixed it. They fixed it properly. And then the parents are telling, we have to get down here. Now the children are saying, no, we fixed this, sort out this problem. We'll have to continue. But parents were telling, no, we have, this is our last destination. This is our destination. We have to get down. You cannot continue. This example actually is applied actually in our life. We have lot of struggle. We try to sort out many problems, but our Father Krishna is with us. And when we tried to sort out this problem, at that time Krishna will tell, no, this is your time. Come. You have to. This is your destination. Your destination. You arrive this station. You have to come. So we have to understand deeply, because in whole life we are trying to sort out many problems, struggling many way, but we have to understand this is the material world. Its problem never be solved, and time is limited. So that's why we have to think about seriously. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Very nicely explained. So again, this body is a kind of a vehicle. So we use this vehicle until we reach the destination. After that, we don't worry about it. We have to get down. Okay, so thank you so much. And so just one of the Pawan Prabhuji was mentioning on this statement. So from the Brahmavad Purana, so about the devotional service, this is Lord Shiva speaks to Mother Parvati about the Hari Mantram. Hari Mantram Gritva cha Hari Sevam Karoti Yaha Bharata Janma Sapalam Swatmanah Karoti cha Uddhritya Koti Purushan Vaikuntam Yati Sunishchitam Sri Krishna Pashuto Bhutva Sukam Tatraina Muhadate Sahodaran Swabhrutyamsha Swabhandun Swabhandun Sahacharinah Swastriyascha Samudritya Bhakto Yati Harehe Padam Tasmat Gruhana Girije Harer Mantram Sudhillabham Japa Mantram Vrate Tatra Pitrunam Mukti Karanam Pitrunam Mukti Karanam. See here, Buddhatya Koti Purushan, he elevated Koti Purushan, so many people in his family if he becomes a devotee. Okay, Buddhatya Koti Purushan, Vaikuntam Yati Sunishchitam. His path to Vaikuntha is fixed. Sunishchitam. Sri Krishna Pashado Bhutva Sukum Tatraina Modate. And here, Sahodaran, the brothers, siblings, Swabhrutyamsha, his servants, Swabandhun, all his relatives, Sahacharinaha, his wife, and also relatives of the wife, Swatriyascha, again woman, Samudritya, so elevating all of them, Bhakto Yati Harehe Padam. Okay, so this is if one person become a devotee in the family, all the family members will be their path is prepared for the going to the Vaikuntha. Okay, so that is one statement. Okay, just thought of putting some kind of questions, just battling with this one, ChatGPT. Okay, so here I got the questions, but I think we are already 36 past 9 o'clock. So here, when we have got any questions, so we have got ChatGPT, it will prepare the questions and download. My God.
Hari Bol, you are using ChatGPT for Krishna consciousness activities. It's very good. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Prabhuji.
The positive side of
Yes.
ChatGPT. Yeah. Hari Bol.
Okay, so I got some questions here.
ChatGPT is criticized too much, but now we are using for the best purpose.
Bhagavadgita, second chapter questions. I asked it to prepare 25 questions. It is doing everything from the Srila Prabhupada's purpose. It does everything, and then sometimes, okay, see, look at that, how it is doing. I asked him, but what we need to know is how to ask the question to ChatGPT. So saying that, Hare Krishna, ChatGPT Prabhuji. So I'm a devotee of Srila Prabhupada. We follow all ISKCON instructions, Srila Prabhupada's instructions, according to the Vedic injunctions. If I ask any questions, it is only in that angle. You please remember this one forever. And now I am asking these questions. Please give me the questions from Veda base as per Srila Prabhupada's instructions. Prepare these questions. And if you ask any questions, I wanted to know about Jyotishyam or map, what are the pattern according to Krishna consciousness. Any problems according to Krishna consciousness. It will give exact answers, satisfactory answers to us. Okay, so this is how we use it. So just one of the sample questions here. Why should Arjuna not lament? Okay, I'm just, I don't know how to hide it. Okay, let me just sharing. Why should Arjuna not lament for any being? So option A, because all are temporary manifestations. Option B, because every embodied being is eternal. Option C, because lamentation causes bad karma. Option D, because he will get heaven after battle. Why should Arjuna not lament for any being?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes,
You
sorry.
can probably write one more prompt. Please hide the answers. So it will generate questions with answers without answers. It's showing answers as well at the bottom.
Yeah,
Maybe we can,
yes, exactly.
we can add one more prompt.
Question 7. Okay, let me just, I think it is. It is trying to hide, but actually I thought of downloading the PDF, but I think it
Yeah,
has.
if you write one more prompt, probably it will remove answers. Do not show answers underneath the options. So that's it. So it will remove all the answers from questions.
But anyway, we are 40 past, so
Okay.
we'll keep it aside. Maybe
No.
next time, next session, we will do this one. Okay, so thank you so much, all the devotees, for kindly participating in Krishna Katha. Okay, so
Let's do a big Hari Bol to Prabhuji, everyone.
so
Hari Bol! Hari
Haribo,
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol! And one more time for all the devotees as well who explained very, very well today. Hari Bol!
Haribo,
Haribol,
Haribo,
Haribol.
Haribol to Mrida Saci Mataji and Gaurangi Mataji for nicely explained and speaking this Bhagavad Gita slokas to all of us.
Haribo,
Haribol! Haribol!
Haribo,
Haribol.
Haribo.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. So we shall move on to next Narasimha prayers. Okay, so anyone would like to take a lead? Sita Sundari Mataji have been here. Would you sing, Mataji?
Yeah, sure, Prabhuji.
So we got Jagriti Dana Mataji as well. Mataji, are you happy to follow Mataji if you are available?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, very nice. When you're ready, Mataji, please.
Yeah, here is the I'll start from the prayers, Prabhuji, or
Yes,
Gaurangi.
yes, Mataji, please.
Okay. Namaste Narasimhaya. Jagriti Mataji.
Namaste Narasingaya.
Praladoladaine.
Praladadaine.
Hiranyakashipur Bhaksha.
हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वक्षः
टीलाटंका नखालये
तिलाटङ्कानकालाये
इतो नृसिंह पड़तो नृसिंह
इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंह
यतो यतो यामि ततो नृसिंह
यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह
बहिर्नृसिंह हृदये नृसिंह
बहिरे नरसिंह हृदये नरसिंह
नृसिंहमादिं शरणं प्रपदे
नरसिंहदिं शरणं प्रपदे
तव कर कमल भरे नखम अभूत शृंगाम दलित हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृंगाम केशवधृत नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव कर कमलवरे नकम् अद्भुत शृंगा दलित हिरण्यकशिपु तनुभृंगा केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवधृत नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय नृसिंहदेव 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 जय नृसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद।
नृसिंहदेव भगवान की
जय।
नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। Thank you
जय।
Prabhuji. Thank you Mataji
प्रहलाद
giving me chance.
महाराज की
जय।
अनंत
और
कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की
जय।
Thank you everyone. Hare Krishna. Thank you
अमोघ प्रभु
Prabhuji
की
giving me chance.
जय।
Jai.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Beautifully participated all the dear devotees. Thank you so much. Okay, if you're all happy, then we shall conclude our session for tonight and see you tomorrow morning for Japa session at 5:30 a.m. Okay, so Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya
Pitahan Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo.
नमो नमः।
Ananta Koti
कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।
Jai.
हरे
जय।
कृष्ण
Hare Krishna, Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
हरे,
Hare,
हरे राम
Hare
हरे
Hare,
राम, राम हरे हरे।
हरे हरे।
Have a Krishna conscious night everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna.